You know, people think that mathematics is complicated. Mathematics is the simple bit. It's the stuff we can understand.
I have never really been worried about whether something was trivial or not. Well, no, that's not true. I was worried. You know, in my early 20s, let's say, people always thought that I would, be a great mathematician and be good at various things and so on. And in my late 20s, I hadn't achieved any of the things that people were predicting. And so I call it my black period. I started to wonder, whether it was all nonsense, whether I was not a good mathematician after all, and so on. And then I made a certain discovery.
Well, it doesn't matter if God plays dice with the universe. It makes no difference. So yes, the opposite of deterministic is not random. It's free. I don't quite know what free is. It's not the same as random.
Whether it's a game or not is another funny thing, but I call it a no-player game. Well, I used to say, and I'm still inclined to say occasionally, that I hate it, that I hate the game of life. I don't really, at least I don't anymore. The reason why I felt like that was that whenever my name was mentioned in respect of some mathematics, it was always the game of life. And I don't think the game of life was very, very interesting. When you become a prominent mathematician in that sense, it doesn't mean that many people know your name. It means that many mathematicians know your name. And there aren't many mathematicians in the world anyway, so. It's okay to believe in free will. There's no compunction to believe in determinism. I mentioned there's no reason to believe in determinism whatsoever. There's never been any evidence for it that hasn't disappeared with the development of quantum mechanics. It's the natural thing to believe, seems to be true. If you disbelieve it, you ought at least to come up with some evidence. I don't believe anybody ever has. Well, I'm getting old. My capacity for hatred is getting less, I suppose. But it suddenly released me from feeling that I had to live up to my promise, I had lived up to my promise. I sort of made a vow to myself. It was so nice not worrying anymore that I thought, I'm not going to worry anymore.